Welcome to Waynesville High School. We are here for the third place game in the Rolla tournament. Rolla will take on the Warrensburg Tigers.
Encourage all fans to cheer for their team in a positive manner and keep focus on athletes that are involved in tonight's contest. Now let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Warrensburg Tigers.
So Warrensburg will be the first to come out, and if they're like other teams, they won't come out and run.
Shelby Pitson-Barber. Starting at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Brooks Baldwin. Starting at guard, a 6' senior, number 12, Trevor Key. And starting at forward, a 6'6" junior, number 40, Cooper Berry. And now let's introduce the lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Waynesville Tigers. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 1, Mike Lewis. Starting at guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 11, Zay MacArthur. Starting at guard, a 5'11" junior, number 13, A.J. Martin. Starting at guard, a 6' senior, number 14, Sheep Butler Lawson. And starting at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 33, Eric Morris.
So both teams are coming in about 500 into this ball game. And we are here in a very echoey gym, so if it gets hard to hear, there's not a lot I can do about that. But I will try to do my best to keep things going. And we are ready for a contest between the Tigers and the Tigers. So the Orange Tigers are Waynesville, the Red Tigers are Warrensburg. Eric Morris will go for the tip-off. Tip-off goes to Waynesville. Waynesville fell to Raytown South yesterday, while Warrensburg fell to a good Rolla team. So Rolla will face Raytown South later tonight. Warrensburg will get the first points on the board. You have a whistle called. Foul on Warrensburg. It's his first. Team's first. Lawson with the shot. Can't get it. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. It's going to bounce off Sheen's hands, and it'll go out of bounds. So the first minute's ticked away, and this looks like a much better high-scoring game than yesterday. I think both teams combined for 12 or 14 points in the first quarter in that Raytown South matchup for Waynesville. Tigers tried to come away with the steal. We have plenty of Rolla fans that are here already, expecting the girls to be playing right now. But due to about an hour and a half delay, we are behind quite a bit. 3-point shot by Warrensburg. It'll go in. And no foul called on the contact. Tigers get back on defense. And Tigers will rebound the ball. Parker's looking for someone open. And Michael Lewis will go underneath and score. So 5-2 game. Both teams will have to adjust to the gym floor a little bit as it's 10 foot smaller than over at S&T. Lewis transitions to point guard. We have a double dribble call. Coach Pills is looking a little confused on that. I am with him. I didn't see any double dribbles. Warrensburg will take a 5-point lead again, 7-2. Tigers unable to get the ball in the bucket. And Warrensburg comes the other way. Ball will be out of bounds. Can't hang on to it. Hyatt comes in for Waynesville. Also, O'Neill enters the ball game. Warrensburg almost steals it. Shot from 3 by Poole. Can't connect. Warrensburg with the rebound. Coast to coast, and Warrensburg takes a 9-2 lead. Tigers really need to do something to get back in this game. Three-point shot, not there. Once again, a Warrensburg rebound. If you know anybody watching a not so competitive football game and wants to tune in, share this link with them, as I'm not going to quite say who I'm referring to, but with a 40-something to 7 lead at halftime for LSU, things are not going well for one of those teams. So, second foul of the game. Tigers go deep near midcourt. O'Neal with a shot. It's going to be short, but we have a foul on 33 of Warrensburg. That's on Hart. It's his first. Poole with the three-point shot. Poole will score. Nine to 5. Warrensburg is in the maroon red, which is same colors as Rolla. Three-point shot by Warrensburg, and they'll take a shot at their three. So 12 to 5. 1:34 in the quarter. We have a blocking foul for Warrensburg. That's on 3. So 4 Tigers now have a foul apiece. So Warrensburg is going to have to back down on the defense a little. Lewis plays point. Kicks it across. O'Neal comes under. Kicks it back out. Tigers can't connect. And the Red Tigers get the ball. Warrensburg now has a 14-5 lead in this contest. Earlier, a couple days ago, the Tigers defeated Kansas City Central in a close game in this gym. As O'Neal cuts this lead, it's now 6 points. Warrensburg on the outside. Warrensburg decides to slow it down. He drives in. Poole does a good job of knocking the ball out. We have a packed house for Rolla here already, as they face the Licking Wildcats after this for the girls' championship. Both teams are state ranked in the top 5 in their respective classes. No one there for that pass, as they're looking for a corner 3. So Tigers, long half-court shot, can't quite make it. And going into the first, we have a 14-8 lead in favor of Warrensburg. We'll be back after these messages from American Family Insurance about sportsmanship.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Both teams are coming back on the court as Warrensburg will get the ball at midcourt. Tigers look to kick it underneath. Great defense by O'Neal on the play. Ball gets loose. Tigers come away with it. Great steal by O'Neal and Lewis on that, and Morris will hit the three. So the Tigers have cut this to a one-score game, but Morris will come away with the foul.
Fouls committed by number 33, Eric Morris. His first personal and team first.
We have traveling on Warrensburg as Tigers weren't quite able to get the shot on there. I think my thing's working now. Try that. See if that's working. Lewis is way out at midcourt. Lewis dribbles in. He goes in. Lewis will score. 14-13, a one-point game. And just like that, the Tigers take the lead as Warrensburg will take a timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds after this message about sportsmanship.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And music is over. I apologize. We can't have copyrighted music playing over this. Warrensburg will make the third lead change of the contest. At one point, Warrensburg had a 7-point lead. Morris with the three. Morris will score. The Tigers take a 2-point advantage. Travel on the Red Tigers as he took a step too many right there. Lawson comes back in the game to replace Lewis. Shot goes up, can't quite get to it. Quick feet by Warrensburg on the outside. And have our second tie of the ball game. So 3 lead changes and 2 ties. Underneath, fake. He'll draw a foul and he will get 2 shots. That's the second personal for number 2 of Warrensburg. Morris will get a chance to take a lead. Can't get the first free throw to fall. So Tigers switch out everyone but Morris. They're all trying to get their players and assignments sorted out. If you're coming here to watch the Looking Wildcats and you're a Lady Wildcat fan, you need to get here pretty quick as the stands are filling up quite a bit with maroon right now. Tigers escape that possession with their 1-point lead. Double dribble called on the Tigers. So 3:37 in the second period. Both teams are fighting a close contest. And the 1-point lead will switch to the Red Tigers. Off-balance shot by Lewis, wasn't there. Lewis tries for the steal, but gets called for a foul instead. Waynesville will travel to St. Louis to face Carnahan on January 3rd at Soldan High School. Our next broadcast will be January 3rd from Richland, where the girls will take on Bell at 5 o'clock, and the varsity boys will face Crocker at 8:30 for the Frisco League contest. In between, we'll have a boys JV game. So the second quick foul. Tigers, I believe, had 3 fouls in their entire half last night against Raytown South. And thought we had a foul, but it's just out of bounds. Great effort by the Tigers running back there on the football team. Warrensburg can't hang on to it as Tigers will get the ball. Two minutes to go in the half. Three-point shot by Morris. This is one of the first years that Waynesville hasn't faced Rolla in this tournament at some point. Warrensburg extends their lead to 3. 1:12 in the half. Tigers are slowing things down here, looking for a final shot. So we kind of have a 2-1-2 zone defense here. The middle guy isn't moving at all. Sheen is taking a break over there. Tigers look to get ready for their final play now as there's 15 seconds in the half. Waynesville will take a timeout, and here's a message about sportsmanship from Tom's Meat Market.
Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Waynesville resets everything here. Poole with a 3. Poole score 3 as time runs out. The Tigers are able to do a beautiful clock management at the end of that as we have a 22 tie. We'll be back in 10 minutes for a We'll be back in 10 minutes for more basketball. All right, we are about to start the second half of this ball game. We have two Tigers teams, both abbreviations are WHS, and both are tied at 22. So whoever is going to win this ball game is, I don't know yet. Right now we got a lot of the same here. Back out. Looks like Waynesville is going to try to set something up. O'Neal underneath. O'Neal gets a shot and the bucket. So Waynesville takes a 24-22 lead in the game. O'Neal will connect for the second, and the Tigers have a 3-point lead over the Red Tigers. Three-point shot by Warrensburg, and Warrensburg will tie this game back up. Lewis underneath. Lewis will score. Both teams are coming out on fire this quarter. First minutes already ticked away. Really, we haven't had a lot of stoppages aside from 2 timeouts in the first half. Warrensburg will tie it back up. Sheen takes the shot, and Sheen decides he'll score too. So from college range, Butler Lawson's able to score on that possession. And Warrensburg will miss the first shot of the quarter for both teams combined. That's going to be O'Neal for the foul. So Warrensburg cuts the Tigers' lead to 2. So Tigers have a 1-point lead, 30-29. Another shot by Lawson. Offensive rebound. Morris kicks it back out. Lewis resets. And Lawson will score. So Sheen has had a good quarter so far. That's his 5th point since the break. Tigers set up in a 2-3. Force Warrensburg to spread out a bit. And Warrensburg's now slowing things down. Warrensburg underneath, can't get it. It's an offensive rebound, I guess. Three-point shot's going to be off. Ball's in the air. Morris comes down with it, and Waynesville has a chance to, I believe 3 points is their biggest lead they've had in the game. They have a chance to extend to that. Warrensburg's extending their defense as every one of these Tigers has hit a 3 in a game. And Sheen does it again. So 35-29, the biggest lead for Waynesville. Pressure by Waynesville. Foul called on Lewis. Back, cross court pass. Warrensburg, rough shot, get the offensive rebound, and they'll score. Kind of just put that up off balance and hoped it hit something. It hit a fellow player, and he's able to get it. Can't connect on the basket. So the Tigers get the rebound. It continues to stay 4-point difference after that previous shot. So it's a 2-possession ball game. And I don't quite know if the Tigers have a 3-minute play, but we'll find out here. I'd like to learn that one if they do. Three-pointer by O'Neal. Three-point shot is good. Remind me to get a hold of Pills to do some learning this week, because that was a beautiful setup, and they burned nearly a minute off the clock by doing that. Three-pointer by Warrensburg, and they're going to connect on their three. So offensive foul on the Tigers. So Lewis will pick up his second of the game. Photos from this tournament will be on HowlandHilliardSports.com. I believe the only team I don't have photos of is Waynesville, due to them being broadcast, but there are other photos of the Tigers on there. Also check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Alan Hilliard Sports. And every Tuesday we release our weekly newsletter that gives you all the up-to-date sports results from Rolla all the way to Waynesville. That covers Frisco League and even youth teams. Ball will roll out of bounds, and Tigers will take it. Warrensburg begins to sub a few players out. Hunter Poole comes in for the Tigers. I just realized there's a plug right behind me. I did not even notice it's there. Steal by Warrensburg, and we have possession, Waynesville. Three-point shot in the corner, and it's good. So 41-34. As we have a timeout called, we'll be back after this message about sportsmanship from Chris Pills Basketball.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
So Warrensburg gets possession at half court as the Tigers look for something here. Waynesville has a 7-point lead. Warrensburg can't connect. They get the rebound though, and they will score. Ball's loose. And Hunter Poole is able to save an easy layup there. As momentum got a hold of both of them. And great defense by the Tigers. Oh, that was... Poole will take a break. And the first free throws are no good, so that saved at least 1 point. Tigers have it, going all the way. The ball is going to be on the floor. So the shot won't count, but the Tigers will draw the third foul for I apologize, that was the fourth quarter break. We have an offensive foul on Warrensburg side now. That was a very seamless switch as Tigers were able to score right before that into that quarter. So Tigers have Morris, O'Neill, Lawson, Lewis, and I believe Parker on the court. Kicks it back out to not there this time. He was off balance on the shot. Good defense by the Tigers to keep the ball away from even the three-point line. 6 minutes in the game. 6:26 to be exact. Warrensburg will cut the game to just 3 points. So both teams still have 4 timeouts. Whistle was called. It should be Waynesville ball still. 4th team foul. So both teams only have 4 team fouls apiece going into the final quarter. This has been a very clean game on both sides. And in spurts, it's been a very high-scoring game also. So Waynesville will take a timeout. We'll be back in, looks like, a minute with this message about sportsmanship.
Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic
The Tigers, 5:52 left. The Tigers have a 3-point lead over the Warrensburg Tigers. Lewis will draw a foul, and he will get 2 free shots. Fifth team foul for Warrensburg. Looks like the Lady Cats are ready to come out. AJ Martin is the 1 and 11. I apologize on that earlier. So Warrensburg is thought they were going to stall it, but they're able to get underneath with an offensive rebound. So the ball comes off red. Looks like we have a triangle set up here. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Warrensburg was ready for it. Deep three by the Tigers. Tigers take a 1-point lead. So the fifth lead change of the ball game. Three by Lawson, can't connect. Have a 43-42 game. It's going to be on Sheen Butler Lawson. It's his first. 15th foul for Waynesville. Both only have 5 in the game. Tigers the other way, can't connect. They trail by 1 to Warrensburg. Tigers put the pressure on. Ball's loose. Can't get it. It's going to be out of bounds. It will go to Waynesville. O'Neal comes in for Martin, and Poole comes in for Lawson, I believe. He does. So 2:40 in the contest. Waynesville is spreading the floor. I'm not sure. Warrensburg tries a trap. At least Morris open. Morris hits. Can't get the three. We have a defensive foul underneath. And Coach Pills is kind of looking a little confused on that, but that was a foul on 11 of the Tigers. Waynesville is is there playing defense. Warrensburg can't get it. Morris comes down with the rebound. So under 2 minutes now, Waynesville still trails by 1. And with that, we will be back in 30 seconds after this message of sportsmanship from Tom's Meat Market.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
O'Neal inbounds the ball. O'Neal with a 3, can't connect with it. Warrensburg gets the rebound. Good defense by Waynesville. The shot is not counted as they call it on the floor. So we have another foul on Warrensburg, so that'll be 1-1. So Waynesville will get free throws here. They'll have an opportunity to tie this game up. Someone has just put a tripod bag next to me, and I don't know who it was. So we have a timeout. We'll be back after these messages from Chris Pills about sportsmanship.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back after the timeout. That must have been that was a long 30-second timeout. The Tigers have tied the ball game up. Both teams are 43 apiece. Tigers have a 1-point lead with 1 minute in the game. They're playing very conservative defense here. Half-court trap. Settle back in a 3-2 zone. .40 seconds to go.
Timeout, Warrensburg.
So we'll have this timeout is sponsored by Security Bank, a proud sponsor of the Tigers. And here's a message from Sportsmanship.
Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administration.
We have 46 seconds to go, to be exact, in the game. Warrensburg has the ball. The Tigers have a 1-point lead. The Waynesville Tigers have a 1-point lead, depending on who you're listening to which side. Warrensburg can't get it. And the Tigers will foul. It's Barber's third foul. So Zane MacArthur's at the line to get a couple shots here, hopefully. He's got to make the first one first. We have the fans piled up in the doorway now, trying to get in here in a sold-out gym. Can't get the free throw to fall. Ball it's loose. And the Tigers will get a lead. So 3-point lead, 12 seconds in the game as the Waynesville Tigers have pulled ahead. We'll be back after this message from American Family Insurance about sportsmanship.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports. a winning part of a complete education. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administration.
We are back at the game as both Tigers teams took full timeouts, so you got to enjoy 5 sportsmanship messages right there. Off balance shot, can't get it. It's going to be inbounds. Waynesville's ball. Waynesville will win the game. And with that, the Tigers will win 3rd place as they will improve to, I believe, 5-3 on the season. And Warrensburg will fall to 3-4.
Congratulations.
The Tigers go to 5-3. We would like to thank you for watching this broadcast of Allen Hilliard Sports. Have a great day.